It's before the devious one, aka El Pacheco, aka Raul Delgado. Another episode in my podcast. Of course, it's before the devious one. Of course, Latino Heat International. My show, my brand. For those who don't know, I know it's been a while, but this is radio talk about everything, community. So, I do cater to all topics: sports, politics, food, music, anything. So I'm bringing back that to life down here in the South and abroad and across the country, across the world. But yes, before the devious one, I know the topic is talking about my Philadelphia Eagles 2017 to 2018. We had and been doing great throughout the season, even though we don't have our star quarterback Carson Wentz. But even though he took us to 11 great wins, misrepresent his jersey, number 11, went down with tore ACL, which is okay. Maybe God is blessing us regardless as a team, not just one individual, but as a team. And Nick Foles, number 9, has stepped up and he has picked up where he had left off at. When I say where he left off at, before he got traded from the garbage Bradford to the St. Louis Rams back then, like 3 years ago, under Chip Kelly's regime, which he had messed up the whole Eagles organization when he was coaching for the Eagles, and they gave him a little bit of power and getting rid of some of the good players like, Jackson, and of course, McCoy. They went to Bills. Those trades were really garbage. It wasn't like for receiver, and I don't know what the hell the front office for the Eagles let Chip Kelly come in. But besides the fact, me in 2018, this is where me at. We have a great team, unexpected to pick up the season just like this and go through where me at right now in the Super Bowl, like in literally 2 weeks from now, which I wish would be next week. I don't like this Pro Bowl stuff before the Super Bowl. They should leave the Pro Bowl after, after the Super Bowl, because some people are anxious just to get this over with and get it running, and not for nothing, man. The Eagles have made statement me coming in as the underdog for those who's not following us because they're hating and because their team not there, regardless of the fact, making looking at the storyline for the season to get to where we at in the playoffs, into the Super Bowl. They said that our season was over once Wentz went down, and did not rely on Nick Foles. Remember, Nick Foles ain't no slouch. Nick Foles is a good starting quarterback. He put us some good numbers, especially when I believe it's first and second year when Chip Kelly came in, he was doing phenomenal. I'm talking about he was doing so great. You can see his numbers. He ain't no slouch, man. He ain't no mediocre quarterback. He is. Even when he re-signed with the Eagles, he was going to retire. For those that won't know, follow up the story. He was going to retire. I know God in God's hand said, to him, hey, it's not your time. Man, this is your time to come in and pick up where you left off at as an Eagle. And believe in Nick Foles. I believe in Nick Foles. I was glad when he signed with the Eagles this year as a backup quarterback, because last year's backup quarterback was Daniels from Kansas City, and he did so good. And me ain't get to where we want to get at, but putting in position that when we got to this point at this time, from getting to the draft, getting our second draft pick on Carson Wentz and put him in through the season and all that, it has worked out that this trade with Minnesota to get, to the position when we got Carson Wentz and we got a good quarterback in years from now, because you could tell what numbers he had put up, and not to get MVP because he went down with 3 games left for the season, and to give it to somebody that, I mean, this is a phenomenal quarterback when he comes back. Regardless, we're going to have our team, and number one goal right now to this point in 2 weeks is to get that championship. Put those doubters and haters to a point that, hey, you want to become champions, we got to beat the champions. So to this point, to me, beat New England, which is the good storyline for us for 2018, starting with the Atlanta Falcon trash team taking the 2017 NFC champions of last year, that they can complete their goal of being Super Bowl champs, and went down with a 25-point deficit to the Patriots. Well, it shows that even though they say the real birds of football, no, me the real birds of football, me prove a point that me took the first playoff win over the Falcons. They had their chance again at their favorite points, and they could have completed 4th and goal. Come on, less than a minute, and that puts a big W over them. Hopefully it becomes a rivalry, because I can't stand the Falcons. That's one thing I cannot stand the Falcons. That's good that we got that W. We blocked them from getting there again, and to prove that, hey, me the better team, me the bird team, the bird gang. You know what I'm saying? The real birds of football, right? The Eagles, American bird eagle, not that dirty ass Falcon, whatever trash team. Anyway, besides the point, that's good win last week over the Vikings. We really put them on notice that this team, even though we don't have Carson Wentz, but for Nick Foles to step up and put up numbers that he did last week, and everybody stepped up, I think it's time to really prove our point that this is since being the underdogs, that we couldn't make it. Well, we one win away to becoming champions, and we had to step up to the plate and see a veteran team that has 5 championships. That's good. Okay. We had to, put a notice that, hey, we ain't no slouch team. We put this team together, and we got to this point and far that we had to, hey, we ain't come this far just to, lose it. So, if anything, we in this to play. All right, me come this far, ready to play. I hope it will be nice. It will be this weekend, but it's not gonna happen. But with that being said, it's the New England Patriots, the champions from last year. They're still, holding that title. So Eagles are going in there and make a point. If we want to become champions, we got to beat the champions. That's all I gotta say. You know what I mean? Let the better team win. But if anything, man, if we came this far, as me being an Eagle fan all throughout the season, which I've been representing my colors throughout the whole season, and getting, from these Atlanta Falcon fans at work and throughout, me repping my colors, saying that, oh, you're not gonna make it, and you don't got no wins, and this and the other, who you have played. So, of course, you get these Falcon fans, say, all right, so I hope we see each other in the playoffs, which we did. First game, won by the way, bye week. Wait to see who we're going to play. We got to see the Falcons. Everybody was saying me with the underdogs, that me was going to lose. We could have lose, but no control of that. It's just how the game is played. It was any given Sunday. We came up with the W. That's good. We had to, adjust and prepare for the next one, which was the Vikings. Preparation was good. Unexpected, but you know what? We have to just accept the fact that where we at right now, it's just getting that number one goal, the big flagship. You know what I'm saying? This is it right here. This is me have to prove ourselves that our season was not, say who we have played. Of course, me playing nobody from the minor leagues. There's no minor league in football. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is how it was, set up for the season. Who we have to play? If other teams didn't play that came with the A games, all right, fine. We lost 3 games throughout the season. All right, Kansas City Chiefs, Seattle Seahawks, and Dallas Cowboys. All right, so it proves a point that, all right, but those teams that we lost to, where they at now? Okay, now, of course, every team, got notice that, hey, Eagles are here. We came this far. So what? We were playing for we were playing mediocre teams. You see, now me to the point. Came this far. We want to become champions. We got to beat the champions and become champions. So we still flying high. You know what I'm saying? Like I said from playoff 1. They might rise up, but we're gonna rise above. So we did rise above the Falcons, all right? The last year's NFC champions. Now, we took that title. We are NFC champs for the division throughout the season. We proving the point. We are the divisional champions now, of course. But now we have to get that world title, the Super Bowl title. Our first Super Bowl, even though we had 3 previous championships, but through the NFL. Facts. Google it. 1960, 1946, 1948, 1960. All right? Before the Super Bowl was announced through the NFL. Be nice. Our first Super Bowl. Make a statement. It'd be good that, a team that last year they had it on their hands. I hope this is like how we showed them how it's done. So, looking for February 4th for those, under a rock and try to figure out what's going on in sports. February 4th, look for the New England Patriots versus my Philadelphia Eagles, 2018. This is a must-look thing for football. I'm very, very looking forward to it, and hopefully that February 4th, the Eagles will claim where they are, even though we're the underdogs, but we have to play a veteran team. I just keep on saying it, a veteran team that has 5 championships, that been there so many times, and I know everybody's sick and tired of seeing the Patriots go to the Super Bowl and seeing them in the playoffs and me playing Brady and the officials. Because when I say that, there's always controversy, politics. But you know what? Time is now. Let's put this to a test. Not even a test, but this is what it is. 2018, Philadelphia Eagles are in the playoffs. Yes, indeed. Let's make this point. Let's prove it. Let's say, hopefully, they'll be Super Bowl champs. And for those who really looking forward to it, all my Eagle fans, all my supporters and all that still in it, let's have faith. Let's go in there and support our team. Our team has gotten to this point. Might as well let's close it out. And looking forward for 2018 for the Eagles to be champs and be nice. And looking forward to it. I have, this gut feeling it is. But up to then, up to February 4th, I can't wait for us to make our statement and just play. We ain't come this far just to give it up. 1 win away. Go Eagles. Fly high and rise above. Because we don't rise up. We rise above. We still flying. The real birds of football. Eagles, Eagles, Eagles. That's how we do. And those checking out my podcast, always check me out. I'm going to come more and more with more other topics. Politics, music. I'm catered to everything. So look out for Before the Devious One, El Pacheco, Rob Delgado, Latino He International coming. That's how we do. Woo-woo! Stay blessed. One love. Peace.